Well, good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan. It is Friday, guys. That means it is the end of the week, and that means we are going to be tag teaming this show. And you know I'll be tag teaming here with Gifts of Faith, and I'll bring her on in just a second, guys. Remember, kind and courteous. We have gone through a very interesting week, and if you think you're cute, and if you think you're attacking this show, you will be blocked. Plain and simple. We've seen some people writing some derogatory words. Those names will automatically be blocked. Please, somebody's question may not be important to you, but it's important to them, so be kind and courteous to them. Remember, guys, you can always get private readings with us at mypsychicconnection.com. By signing up, you'll get 3 free minutes. Now, this is something that I've noticed here, too. When you get your 3 free minutes, in order to activate those free minutes, you need to add at least $5 to your account in order to get them. They are not just going to be given free. That's why we give away a lot of free readings here. And I've seen some people who have written some pretty nasty things to our customer service desk about how they should be able to just get on there and get all kinds of stuff for free. That's not how that stuff works, guys. And we try to do the best we can. We've opened up the door to more shows for you guys. We just ask that you guys be kind. That's all. You be kind. We're kind to you. Remember, if you guys have asked a question on another show and it's the same question that you ask on another show with the same psychic, the answer hasn't changed. So please, if you're going to ask a question, ask a different question than the question that you have. If not, we're going to say we answered that question and we're going to move on to the next person. We've been very nice, very, courteous to you guys, but the disrespect that's being shown here and that we've been getting recently, we don't deserve it. It's unfair and it's a waste of our time. So please, like I said, be kind and courteous. We try to do and be respectful to you guys. We love you guys being here, and we don't want to see that change. But if it continues, you'll only be able to get in touch with us on the website. We'll stop doing shows altogether. So we try to be awesome. We try to joke around. We try to make you guys feel like family. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, my family don't treat me that way, and I hope that you don't treat your family that way. So I hope you guys are ready to start that show. Unfortunately, I had to open the show with that unfortunate speech. But I'm ready, and I got a surprise for you guys. You guys know how we give away a prize at the end of every one of these shows. Tonight, we're giving it away to 2 people. So in order to get that prize, you got to be a member of mypsychicconnection.com, and we're going to be pulling names at the end of the show. So guys, get ready. Don't forget about the jump list, and let's get the show started. Let me go ahead and bring on my happy little camper there.
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. So what's going on?
Well, right now I'm trying to get my dog to be quiet.
Yes, that seems to be a new thing for them. It's barking right whenever you're on the air.
It's only when I'm on the air. I don't really understand it, except I'm at my table and I think I'm eating. And for anybody that sees this is a grabber. I'm not hurting the dogs. I'm not abusing them. But if I move it around, my dog backs up.
They run. They don't know what's going on. They're like, what is going on? All right. Well, guys, you guys know how we do things here. We're going to call out your name. When we call out your name and say, please post your question, that's when you guys post your question. Everybody who said hi or has made a comment in some way is automatically added to our list. We're going to try to get it to as many people as we possibly can, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let everybody know about us. We are trying to spread the word as we've got more shows on the rise, and there will be some shows even at an earlier time coming up here soon. So at 3 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be a new show developing. And then at 6 p.m., Gifts of Faith. And then at 10 p.m., you've got MPC Live with myself and all of the psychics that join me during the 2-hour shows. And then we've got a few night shows. Emma Rose will be starting on Monday nights after my show, about 30 minutes. So it'll be 12:30 a.m. She will be there and taking questions for an hour on Wednesday. Well, technically it's Wednesday morning. But Faith will be doing a show at 12:30 a.m. So, guys, you can always find that information in our YouTube channel and our Facebook. We make sure that we post that. Guys, we will be going live from Twitter as well. And soon we'll be live from TikTok. So get ready for that, guys. We're going to be everywhere. All right, I see lots of you guys coming in. We're really excited to talk to everybody. If you guys jump the list, remember jumps will guarantee your reading. If you're looking for a mediumship reading, you need to jump the list. If you do not jump the list, we cannot give you a mediumship reading. Guys, if you are wanting to get a reading in general, please have a question ready. General reads and what does Spirit have to say is a general read. So ask a specific question. That way we can get to what is on your mind. It makes things way easier. Oh, Brittany says, Journey, by the way, you had told me that I would hear from a job at the end of the week. They wanted me to do orientation. I went to the interview this morning and have another interview Monday too. Good stuff, Brittany. Good to hear that. All right. So, guys, we love to hear feedback from you guys as well. And we hope to be able to get to everybody. Guys, please bear with us. Don't ask where you are on the list. I find that to be rude as everybody else sits through other people's questions. They're going to pay you the same courtesy while they wait to get to their question while we read yours. So, guys, just sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, because it is time to get some readings done. Guys, know that the free readings are only 3 minutes long. That means, since there's 2 of us tag teaming this reading, that means I'm going to get 1 minute and 30 seconds. Faith's going to get 1 minute and 30 seconds, and that's it. But if you jump, it's going to take as long as we need to take in order to get you the message in which you're trying to seek. So, guys, jumping has its benefits. Also, $1 of every one of those donations is going to be going to Salvation Army to provide turkeys for those families in need, because right now we are in a crisis and we are trying to help as many people as we possibly can. All right. I know our last donation month, we got $326 for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and they were super ecstatic about that. I just let them keep the blankets and stuff. We don't want none of that. All the money needs to go to them. I don't want a blanket. I want you guys to give that to a family member, give it to one of the kids, but I don't really need it. All right. Well, let's get this party started. Let's go ahead and start with checking the jump list here, see if anybody is in line, and then we will go to our first person on the list here. All right. Remember, your name is going to come across the screen. For the person whose reading it is, when we hear the bell, that's going to switch it over to the person who needs to get their question ready. But do not post that question until we say post your question. Okay? All right. First person on our list tonight is Ann Starr. Then Jalapeno. Get your question ready. You're on the list. All right. Amanda, we don't do cards, honey. Some of the other readers do cards, but we don't. We read clairvoyantly, through spirit, psychically. So, just so you know, I don't want you to expect a card and be like, what card am I getting? And then get a damn card.
And there are,
you get to that point.
Well, and there are some people that only like card readings. Carlita
Amanda,
Henry.
you're on the list, honey. Amanda, you're on the list. All right, we got Ann Star here. Ann says, will me and my guy move forward together in a relationship? Is there commitment like marriage, moving in together coming, please? Well, Ann, when it comes down to your guys' relationship, I feel like there's some things that need to come together first. And, not that that's a bad thing or that it's not going to happen for you. But I still feel like there's still some growth and the energy to come together more fluently. I feel like there's still a lot of separation at the moment. I do feel like that energy will change. I do feel like you guys are going to get closer, but I don't see you guys moving in this year together. So I would say more of a 2022 vibe, but even this answer is going to not be exactly what you want to hear. But we're looking about this time next year. So there's still a full year of you guys working on some details and getting some things put together before you guys actually move in together. A bonding needs to happen, a closeness, a trust issue keeps triggering for me that makes you fearful, but I don't think it's not going to be bad. She goes, my worst fear came true. He confirmed he is seeing this girl I asked about before. He's not seeing her. I don't see that at all. I don't even know why he told me that. I don't believe that at all. Faith?
I'm here. And the word I get is compromise. You have to learn to compromise and communicate. And a lot of times, one of the things I was going to add to what Journey said is I feel he told you to get you to kind of calm down and not stress him out. He's stressed out because you accuse him of being that girl all the time. You confronted him on it, and he's just like, well, I'm just going to tell her that so she'll calm down, so she'll not back off, but just kind of calm your energy about things, because he feels like even if he tells you he's not seeing her or that there's nothing there, you still assume it constantly. That's what I mean when I say you've got to compromise. You've got to communicate, and you've got to meet him where he is. I know what you want from the man, and I certainly understand it psychically, but you've got to compromise, and you've got to listen, and both of you have to communicate with one another, because you're not right now. I agree with Journey. I do see the potential.
Yes, definitely is. I see proof he confirmed.
Just because he told you it, that's what you're not understanding. And he'll tell you whatever, just to get you to, because
I hate to do this. There's no proof. There's no proof.
There's not. You are just paranoid about it, honey.
Nope. There's no proof. He is not with this other woman. This is something that you feared, and this is not what's really happening. I'm sorry. I can't go with that because it's not what I'm seeing, and I'm going by what I'm seeing. I'm trusting what I've seen.
And I haven't seen that either. I'm sorry. Every time you contacted us, you tell us that
I don't see it. Guys, that right there is also the reason why you guys still won't be together under a year. So I'm sorry, honey, but he's not with anybody else, and that's fear taking over and pushing you back. But we're gonna get to the next person. Hang on, honey. Like I said, give it a year. You guys will be under the same roof. You guys have to trust each other. That's a big thing. All right, Jalapeno, go ahead and throw us your question. Man says, okay, guys, thanks. Honey, don't let that guy get the best of you.
Yeah, don't. Because it's not over by any means.
All right, Jalapeno says, hi. I've been seeing the number 11 a lot lately. What does that mean for me? Also, any any changes with my business. So the energy that I see circling around business for you is that things will come together. I do see, I guess, new contracts, or I guess new customers, depending on how the business works for you. But I'm seeing documents signed. So I keep seeing that over and over and over again. And I feel like that's going to bring forth more positive energy. It's going to bring forth financial security, and it's only going to help you, secure the business better. When it comes to the number 11, there is definitely an angel message behind that number. And I'm going to look it up for you right now because I don't remember what it is right off the top of my head. So I'm looking for it right now for you. And, it's the number is, the meaning is, it's like a digital way to keep you to pay attention. You're going to see these numbers everywhere, license plates on your watch, on the phone, different places here. It's inspiration, vibration, intelligence, a guardian angel communicating with you, helping you through things. So it's letting you know that you're not alone. So, with that being said, I knew that vibration was going to change. That's why it also communicates through business and things like that to you. All right, I have to pass it over to Faith because my time is up.
Alicia, okay, so this is what I was getting for you, and I'm just going to add on to some things that Journey said. I do feel like there's going to be some new things coming up for you business wise. New ventures is what I'm being told. That's the phrasing I'm getting. And I also see like signing of documents and new type of contracts. And I feel like you're gonna be branching off or doing some extra things that are gonna bring you some enjoyment. And I keep seeing things with your creative side coming out too, even though I'm not sure if that's necessarily connected to work. Now, just like Journey said, that number is a spiritual number just to let you know that, to pay attention to things around you, and also to let you know that you're being watched over. This is going to be a time of transition for you over the next several months, but it's good change and good things coming up for you.
All right. That is the bell. Bell, bell, bell. Guys, remember, stay tuned to tonight's show. We are going to be giving away 2 prizes tonight. Doing a little extra here on Friday. Since you're getting double the read, we're going to give you double the prize. So, good stuff. Tell to the yeah.
It reminded me of Doublemint Gum commercial,
like not sponsors of them. They have not paid us yet, so don't say their name.
I don't even think they're around anymore, Journey.
Yes, they are. Frankly, still around.
They are?
Yes.
I haven't seen that in years.
They don't commercialize anymore because you can go to.
I haven't seen that stuff in the store.
Oh, it's there.
Huh.
Well, you know what helps, Faith, to get out of the house every 300 years?
I do. I go out like twice a week.
I don't mean out your front door and back inside to get the mail. I'm to the actual store.
I go to the grocery store.
Then you're not looking. Honey, it's there. It's the same green packaging and everything.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, that's because they got all that other bright shit up there and a million other things up there for you to buy before you check out. All right, well, let's keep on going here. I need Eeyore to get their question ready because you are on the list. Victor P., get your question ready. You're on the list. All right, guys, don't forget to check out our jump list. The jump list will give you a longer read with us. and guarantee your reading. And $1 of every one of those donations goes to the charity this month, which is the Salvation Army, to provide turkeys. Where's my Amy at? Come on down, Amy. All right, there she is. I knew she was here. All right, so Amy says, will co-parenting get easier now that my ex has remarried, or will he still be the same as always? So the thing about this is that no, it's not going to get easier right now, but it will taper off. So what I'm seeing here is that he's going to try to show like he's this amazing dad, and he's like so into being, Mr., in a way, Mr. Mom. And he's no. The thing is that it's cute for the first 3 months at the most, but you really start to see that change after 3 months. Then he doesn't, he's not contacting as much. He's not, parenting as much. He's not, he just wants to focus on his new marriage. And the kids are like, well, what the heck? What about us? And he's trying to, have his new life. And that's what he's thinking. Oh, I got my new life. This is all good. Well, the kids are not going to take it that way. The kids are going to be like, did you forget about us? What's going on? He's still going to be difficult at first, but then all of a sudden he's actually going to make it easier for you, because he's going to be like, here, take them, keep them, duh. And that's how I keep seeing the energy being thrown at you. And like here, all the time. They're with you all the time. Spending very random little time with them. And, it's going to hurt their feelings, and you're going to have to be their rock. You're going to have to stand strong beside them, because they're really going to need you at this time. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Faith. See what Faith's got. Faith, what are you getting?
I'm gonna
already has tapered off while getting to the wedding, but was hoping with her it would be better.
It might be slightly, but not really. I agree with Journey. Because he's not gonna want to be bothered. It's not that he doesn't love your kids, but just like Journey said, he wants his own life. And he's gonna be like, I don't have time, or we're doing something. You're going to have to watch them, and it's really going to affect your kids. So you're just going to have to, you're going to have to be honest with them in a way, as nicely as you can be, and just be like, Dad still loves you, but he's busy. And I do see you guys eventually, like 3-4 months into this, just like John said, after it kind of tapers off, where the dad thing wears off, you're going to get into an argument with him and be like, you know what? You're not spending any time with the children. I understand you're remarried, but you need to make some time for the kids. And he's going to get pissed off, and she may even get into an argument with you about it. Like, you may even confront her too, and she's going to be like, look, it's, it's his choice. I want you to know something. I know she's not the greatest person, but I don't feel like she's pushing him to act this way. This is his own behavior.
Because I fear they will be replaced.
I don't know about replaced. I just know he's selfish, period.
There's nobody replacing them except for the new wife. That's pretty much what's going to happen there. So I wouldn't even worry about it, because it's definitely not worth your time to worry about. But like I said, you'll have most of the time with the children. Like Faith said, she saw it as well. All right, Amy, hang in there, sweetheart. I know it's going to be a rough one, but you'll get through this. I know you will. You're a strong cookie. All right. She says, thanks, you guys. You're welcome, sweetheart. Guys, don't forget, we have multiple shows here. So, guys, make sure you're tuning into our Facebook channel, our YouTube channel, our Twitter account, And we will be starting on our TikTok. I've noticed that some of our regulars are starting to find us on TikTok under My Psychic Connection. We will be going live on there as well. So we've got a lot of cool and fun things. We've got some new shows on the rise. So like I said, more shows coming, even some weekend shows. What? Did you hear that right? Yes, you did. Some weekend shows are coming up. All right. Let's have Victor P. go ahead and throw us his question. Victor, you were next on the list. After Victor, Brittany Hammonds. Brittany Hammonds, get your question ready. You're on the list. Victor. Baka says weekend show? Yeah. She's excited. We're going to do an 8-hour... No, I'm just kidding. We'll never do that.
Journey?
I didn't say you were on the weekend show. Get over yourself.
I know I'm not, but you're like 8-hour show.
I was being funny.
Okay.
I would never do that to anyone.
People do have to go to the bathroom every once in a while.
Say that. I was just saying, in general, I was being funny. Jennifer Rogers says, get him, Faith. Yeah, come get me, Faith.
Hey.
She knows if she shows up here, she's not going home, Jennifer, just so you know.
He's been trying to get me to move in with him for years.
It's because she likes me.
I love you. You're like my brother.
I know, exactly right.
But you do tick
You're
me
my
off.
sister from another mister.
But you do tick me off.
And you're my brother from another mother. Well, you're my sister from another mister.
Or you're my brother from another life.
That's true too. We've been told. You and I both have been told that.
Yeah, by different people.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm not seeing Victor. All right. So no Victor. Let's go ahead with Brittany. Brittany, go ahead and throw us your question. Or actually, Brittany, hold on to your question for just a second, sweetie. I just realized that we're at the half-an-hour mark. Let us go to a commercial break, but get your question ready. We'll be getting to you right after these messages. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, and we are back. And while we were at the commercial break, I had this amazing idea. 24 hours with gifts of faith every Sunday.
Journey, I better be getting a real raise for that.
I'll talk with management.
And a lifetime supply of coffee.
You're right. I hear you. I would slap everybody in the office of no, thank you. All right, Brittany says. Hi, Brittany. By the way, Brittany says this is kind of a question I've been trying to avoid. I know me and my kid's father aren't together, but I'm scared of him having kids with his girlfriend. They've been together over a year, and she doesn't, I'm assuming there's more to that, have any kids. Will they have any together, and will they marry or anything of that sort? I don't know why I care, but I do. Okay, so Brittany, right off the bat, let's clear the air here. So when it comes down to your ex, I honestly don't see him marrying her. And the reason I don't see him going to marriage is because he doesn't want to be. He's very about himself in this, and that's what I'm seeing here. So that part you don't have to worry about. So I know it's not really a real worry, but you kind of just don't want him to get married either. But the thing is that I don't see it because it's selfish. When it comes to children, unfortunately, I do see a kid with her. So that, unfortunately, will come. It's not what you want to hear, but I do know that will come. Now, here's the problem with that, and this may make you chuckle. It might make your whole damn weekend. At first, they're not going to know if it's his or not, because someone has a very open door policy of not knowing what boundaries are. So she's not exactly the most faithful person in the world. So this is part of the reason why marriage is never going to happen, but it does turn out to be his child. So, but she ends up getting scared and telling him, because if the baby's born and it don't look like him, at all, then she would freak out. So that was something that I saw. But I'm going to pass that over to Faith because I know she's got more to add. Faith, what do you got going on?
Journey, you're trying real hard not to laugh there. You are. Let's not even lie.
He said his parents got divorced too, and he would tell me that he didn't want to ever get married, and yikes, on the kid part, laughed my ass off, and dang, I guess that is his karma.
I agree with Journey. She will have a child with him. It'll be a little boy, and just like Journey said,
and mean as shit.
Journey, be nice. We're talking about a baby, even if it's not.
I can't help it that he's mean.
Well, dang, Journey. Every kid has some nice attribute.
I didn't say he was mean, but he's pretty mean.
But I do see it too. So, just like it's like Maury Povich, the results are in.
Pretty much.
And he'll be hoping it's not his, but it's gonna come out looking like him too. So
yeah. That kid's gonna be so mean. I seen it, and it was mean to animals. I kept seeing it being mean to a cat, and that cat's gonna give him a can of whoop ass. I'm just gonna let you know. To me, that's funny, but don't be mean to animals because you know how much I am as an animal lover. She said, "All my son is the apple of his eye. Both kids are. He really wanted to be. He wanted to have a son when I was with him. I just don't want them to be put on the back burner. They won't, sweetheart. Don't worry about
No,
that."
actually, you guys didn't work out, but he really does love the kids. And
Yeah.
he's not, that is one thing, even though he's a bum about certain things, like with relationships with women, that is one thing I have to say. He comes across as a really good dad, like
Just
really caring.
every other weekend. Honey, that won't change.
Mm-mm.
All right, Brittany, thank you so much for your question tonight. We appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to keep on going here. And Charity, go ahead and throw up your question. And the next person on the list is Teresa Talbot. So, Teresa, get your question ready. You're on the list. And someone said about me doing 48 hours. I've done 15 years.
And I've done 20.
Oh, I meant on the radio.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the radio. I've done 20 years of reading, but I've done 15 of it on the radio. All right. I know you've done what, 23? 23
Yeah.
or 24 years?
23 years of readings. And
you
then
were working together for 8 years, going on 9 February.
Yep.
I know. What day is that? Woo woo.
Valentine's.
Yes. It was love, Faith. It was love that brought us together.
Nah, well, no, let me tell you. He bugged the crap out of me.
She loved every minute of it. She smiled for
I was like, because I have a hard time getting close to people, and I was like, what do you want to be my friend? What do you want me to work with you? Why are you asking if I'll work with you?
I said, really, I'm psychic. You can't see it? And here we are today. I win.
Journey likes to win, because then he can go,
No, not me.
This is what Journey does.
No.
I saw his face. I saw it. And I told you it was going to happen. Why? Because I'm Journey. And I always get what I want. And I wanted it. And it happened.
I work hard.
To wear people. to wear people down. He says, I work hard to wear people down.
So funny. All right, we got Charity here. She's probably laughing at us by now. Charity says, anything happening for the next few months in the love area? Currently single, and thank you. Okay, so Charity, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, there's an ex of yours coming back, and he is only coming in. Now, he's going to make it sound like you're the world. He made a mistake. He loves you. He's there. I would say give it like a week and a half, and then he would disappear. Please kick that son of a you-know-what to the curb. Don't give him the time of day. Make him lead boots. Make him hold weights. Tell him to go swimming with those lead weights. Whatever he's got to do to get the hell away from you. One-way boat trip. Whatever you got to do. Like, stay the hell away from him. Because all he's going to do is break your heart. Now, for new love to walk into your life, I do see it. And I actually see it pretty soon as we're getting right around the Halloween. I would say between the 29th and around the 2nd of November. That's the strongest time frame. And it's one of the closest I've seen in a while. But yeah, definitely see love coming your way. But you have to be open. The other thing is, the reason we were warned about the ex coming into the picture is if you entertain him, you're going to miss out on this opportunity. So just keep any past relationships right where they're at. In the past, you don't need an idiot in tinfoil. You're looking for your knight in shining armor. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to be the queen of his camper. So, that's just not what you want to do. And you're looking for the right thing for you. So hold on tight, honey. Love is coming, but I'm going to pass this over to Faith as my time is up. Faith, what do you got?
Who is Jeremy? Because that's the name I got for you.
So interesting. Thanks for that guidance.
Somebody coming in by the name of Jeremy is what I got. They come across as a Libra. I want to say a Libra with a Sagittarius rising or a Sagittarius with a Libra rising. Very independent. I think they own their own business, and there's reference to a beach around them or them liking the beach.
No clue on Jeremy, so that must be the
Well,
new name.
hold on to the name because I'm usually pretty good with names.
As you were saying, sorry.
Okay, so he has a reference to the beach or to the water, like he resonates with that, like he likes that. And he's a really good cook. I get he's a little bit on the shorter side, not as short as me, but short for a guy because I'm only 5 foot. I get muscular legs, kind of a muscular build, tan complected, not like a fake tan, just like an olivey complexion with dirty blonde hair.
All right. Charity, thank you so much for your question. Remember, look out for love and keep the past in the past. Do not let the idiots in tinfoil try to take you down because you're looking for real love, and you definitely don't want to be the queen of somebody's camper. Anyways, but definitely feel like there is change in the air. Right now we've got 6 planets in retrograde. There was 7. But yeah, we're slowly starting to get out of these retrogrades, guys. So this will help balance out communications, things like that. Well, right now in Mercury can create problems with communication. Clearly, as you just seen me try to speak, it didn't work in my it didn't work in my favor there. I almost said family.
You did.
Right.
What, communication not working with family?
You didn't hear nothing. You know nothing. You see nothing.
You know your mama watches this, right?
Yeah, my mom's watching. She's probably laughing right now.
Hi, Jerry's mom.
She sent me a message earlier. Surprised you didn't hear the ding. But my grandmas are watching too. Both my grandmothers watch.
Hi, Jerry's grandmothers.
This is the whole family they watch. It's a jamboree of good time. Everybody knows.
My family watches too. I don't know if my sister's watching, but if you are, hi, Christina.
All right, so let's keep on going. Here we go with Teresa Talbot. I see your question up. Jennifer Rogers, you're on the list. Get your question ready. We'll be getting to you in a second. Charity says, love your energies. You are welcome, sweetie, and thank you for coming. All right, Teresa. Woo, girl, she's getting it all out. She says, I just wanted to ask a question. I'm fully vaccinated and went to go take a COVID-19 test, and it was positive, and I don't understand how I can be positive. It makes no sense. Something telling me that something went wrong. I barely leave my house, and I'm planning on traveling, as you guys know, to get married. Yeah, so I'm a little bit frustrated. I was just asking if there were anything up with the tests. Do you feel it may be, I may be sick, I don't feel sick. Okay, so when it comes down to the vaccine, and I know this is weird, this is just like with any, like the flu vaccine and things like that, it keeps you from getting ill to the point of death. It doesn't keep you 100% from getting COVID. But when it comes down to your test, in all honesty, I would suggest requesting a second test. I think you got a false positive, because that's what I'm seeing here. I don't even see that you're, because some people are asymptomatic and they don't get anything, even though they've got COVID. But I don't even feel that. I'm not feeling it. Maybe Faith might see something different, but I'm not feeling that you have it. I feel like you got a false negative, and your nerves are up about it as well. Call about getting a second test to make sure that they can, and don't do the rapid test. Get the test that takes a little bit longer. The rapid tests are the ones that I've noticed have sometimes come through with a false positive, kind of like a birth, like trying to find out if you're pregnant. Some of those come out with, where you're negative and you're actually pregnant. Some of them say you're positive and you're not. It happens. It's a material thing. They're not always 100%. But the thing is that in this case, I don't feel that you are positive there. She says, taking a second test tomorrow morning. Good stuff. I'm passing this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got for her?
Hey, I don't really have very much to add to this, honestly. I do agree with me. Some of us can get it and be symptomatic. And the thing of it is that they are discovering more about this virus every day. So, even if you did have it, it's not a death sentence. People have gotten it and they're fine. So just hold tight and know that you're okay, because I feel the same way as Journey, but keep us posted.
Yes. All right. Teresa, thank you so much for being here. Guys, remember to keep on watching, because we're going to be calling out 2 names tonight. Not 1, but 2.
And the thing is, guys, if you're not here to claim your prize, you don't get your prize.
Exactly. You have to be here to claim it. Teresa says, okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I am worried. I worry about a lot of things. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. There are some, Teresa. Teresa, thank you. You are welcome, honey. You are welcome. Guys, remember, like I said, we're giving away 2 prizes. You have to be here to claim them. So we're going to let you guys know when we're going to do that here in just a moment, okay? We'll let you guys know when we're going to call out the names. And because we got new people walking through the door, so their names get added to the bunch. So when we draw the name right before the end of the show, we'll be able to tell you guys who won. All right, Jennifer, she's here. It's Jennifer, she's here. All right, Jennifer says, my daughter was moved from the ICU to a room tonight. This is my youngest daughter. Do you see her getting the help she needs? Jennifer, when it comes down to getting the help that she needs, yes, I do believe that she'll get the help that she needs in the hospital. But here's the thing. It's outside of the hospital where she wants to do things on her own, or she wants to kind of slack off on health. Because even when they let her go home, she's going to need a lot of care still. And I don't see you having a problem provide that, but I don't really feel like she's going to be super excited about continuously babying herself, and that's what she'll need. But you're going to have to be strong arms there. You're going to have to be the one. The thing is that as long as you can make sure that you're providing the care and making sure she's staying on track, I feel as though she's going to heal well. And I don't feel that you're going to have to worry much. And, I do see the care being taken, and I see that well. I don't feel like you have anything to fear there. Just make sure she listens. That's the part I keep being told over and over and over again. Make sure she listens, because she seems like she could be a bit stubborn, maybe hard-headed at times, and this would be one of them times. So I'm going to pass this over to Faith, and we'll see what Faith has. Faith, what you getting over there?
Your daughter is very stubborn, and she is going to make this a challenge for you. I see her getting smart with you. And I actually see you telling her, you know what? Fine. You want to be sick? You can't do this by yourself. So you're going to accept my help. And she's going to be like, Mom!
She's saying very depressed, and that's what I'm talking about. When she leaves and she's not happy at all, She is mad. She needs inpatient for her depression, and she still sneaks out and runs with the wrong people.
Well, she has she's had some dark thoughts. She's been like this since she was young, though. I don't know, other than you kind of watching over her.
She says we already got into it. She's 19 and she thinks she's grown.
Well, we've all been there where we think we're grown when we're 19 and 18, and we think we know something, but we don't. She's got a level of loneliness to her and feeling like she doesn't fit in. I would suggest to you to keep her in constant counseling.
She used to be a cutter, and this is an ongoing process with her. I'm seeing addiction problems there too.
Yeah, honestly, I was seeing that too. I just didn't want to discuss that on air because they're pretty dark.
Exactly. Jennifer, make sure you try to give her to the best care you can do, but that's all you can do. But you can be there for her as much as possible. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much. All right, we need Julia Henry to go ahead and throw us her question. You are next on the list. After Julia is Mel. Mel, get your question ready. You're on the list. So, Mel, get ready. But I need Julia to throw us her question. All right, Julia says, will me and my boyfriend get back together soon, or did he move on to another relationship? Okay, honey, I don't see him moving on to another relationship, but I honestly feel like he is, and I don't want to say it in the way that I'm about to, but it's almost like he's playing the field because he's entertaining his buddies. I don't really feel like this is something that he's really wanting to do, but, I get that he's doing it because he feels like he's got to hold on to that ego and impress his friends. And he should realize that he's grown, and impressing your friends isn't always what it's cracked up to be, especially when it comes to dealing with your own love life. So that's something that he really needs to wake up to. Now, will you guys get back together? I do see it, but I don't see it this month. I actually don't see you guys getting back together until right before we get into the turkey season here, and it's like right before I guess Thanksgiving. So, that's something that that I saw there, and I feel as though that there's going to be some back and forth between the two of you, and I get that he's going to be a little bit stubborn at first, but he is trying to test the waters to see if you're going to communicate. I don't feel that the very first communications are going to be that great, because you're going to be expecting an apology. He's just expecting you to just communicate with you. You guys are both trying to figure out the answer here. And the thing is that he's not really ready for him to come back into the relationship. It's the seriousness that scares him. So he needs to learn that. But I'm going to pass this over to Faith and see what Faith's got for you. Faith?
Julia, he does love you in his own way. But he's not very mature with how he handles everything. And if you're wanting him to come back and be some knight in shining armor and have had this epiphany, he's not going to have that epiphany. He's not to the maturity brain level in his mind that he can have that. Does he know that he loves you and then he's an idiot and he messed up? Sure, he does know that, but he's trying to soak his wild oats, like what Journey said. And it is because of friends' influences. Do I think he'll come back? Yes, I do, just like Journey. I saw a little bit later time frame, but that could be because you guys are going to push it a little bit. So I do see what Journey's saying, like around turkey season, but I also see you guys doing the back and forth thing, so you stabilize necessarily completely with it. But he is going to be back and forth because, just like Journey said, he's not ready for what you want. He thinks you want marriage tomorrow. In his mindset, that's what he's thinking. That's why he did this. That's why he acts kind of stupid. Because he knows Once you guys like really commit, you'll be really committed. So that's the thing. It's not that he doesn't even want to have a commitment with you. It's just having a label on it and knowing that he's responsible for that. He doesn't want to disappoint you or anybody else. So it's a lot of different factors. But yes, he will come back around. I'm gonna tell you, like, he's not a bad guy, but he deserves better. And he's not. And it's always be a constant struggle with him to where you're having to coddle him and justify everything he does and kind of go around him in the relationship. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's not the best for you.
All right. Well, Julia, I hope that helps. Just know that the energy between the two of you, there's a lot to be taken care of. I do see you guys coming together, faith solid too. But remember, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. All right, Mel, go ahead and throw us your question. Amanda, hi, get your question ready. You're on the list. She said, thanks a lot, but you were breaking up a little bit. Sorry about that, sweetheart. Come on down, Mel. All right, I'm not getting Mel here, so the next person on the list was Amanda. Now, Amanda, get your question ready. We'll be taking it right after the break. Guys, we'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Guys, and we are back. All right, I need Amanda Hyde to go ahead and throw us her question. After Amanda's going to be Bella. Good night, Victor. Amanda Hyde, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, now Amanda, let's keep on going here and take Bella. Bella, you are next, and then Subashiny, you are on the list. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but watch for your name. I may not have pronounced that right. All right. Bella says, hi, lovely people of the night. Says, I want to know if my younger sister, Angelica, and I will rekindle as well as if she will be getting rid of her toxic man in the future. Okay. So, Bella, when it comes down to the toxic man, I do feel like he's going to be there for a while, unfortunately. And when I mean a while, I'm talking like I still see him the next 2 years. Like he's in and out, but he's still there, and he's got a good grip on her. The only way you're going to be able to help break her free of that is to help her realize that he is toxic. But you have to do it in a way of not cutting him down, but questioning what he's doing. Make her think about those questions. Make her go, what? Yeah, why does he do that? Why does he do this? Why does he control me? Why does he do this? Why I never have anything? And just keep up with the whys. But first, we've got to rekindle the energy that's happening between you and her, which is he is part of the big part of that reason, but I get that she can't handle anything with any type of emotion either. And so a lot of things need to be about her, and that's something that's caused a clash. And if it's not about her, and when I say her, it's technically about him, what she's doing for him to make things right. So, it's going to take a lot of work on your part in order to get her to see that she's causing some problems. She says, yeah, he's a flirt with me. She needs to get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, call him out when you see him do it. That's the one thing I would do. So, all right. Well, I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got for Bella?
Bella, the thing of it is that when it comes to your sister, I feel like this rift has been for a while. So it's going a long road to reestablish this because it doesn't really want without anybody. And just like Journey said, I see him here in her life for a while. She's going to be pretty, to a degree, she's emotionally messed up because he's going to mess with her head some at some point too. Just remember that blood is thicker than water, and you guys used to be really close. So when she come back around, leave the door open. I'm not saying that you should let her use you, but she is your sister, and you guys were really close at one point. Now, just like Journey said, Journey saw him there for at least 2 years. I want to say 3 or 4 actually, because she lets him do whatever he wants, and she doesn't put her foot down. That's why. But she does still love you.
All right. She said she needs help, therapy, and more. We've been through the same trauma, but she took it worse.
Yeah, because not everybody reacts to the same trauma. Just pray for her.
She said, thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. All right. Subashiny? I don't know how I'm pronouncing that, but your name is on the screen. You are next on the list. I need PS service to get their question ready. Guys, we're going to be announcing the winners here in just a little bit. So, guys, get ready for that. We're giving away 2 prizes tonight. All right. So, I'm not seeing this person with their question, so we're going to keep on going down the list. All right. So, PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question. Belanca, get your question ready. You're on the list. PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, we're going to keep on going. Take the next person in line, which is Belanca. All right, Belanca, go ahead and throw us your question. LaDonna, you are on our list, so get your question ready. But I need Belanca to throw us her question. Faith is a little tired. She's done her first week of shows, so she's not used to doing those, and with everybody being at the house. So she's still with us, though, guys.
I'm okay, but after the show, I may not stay for the after show. I may go to sleep.
Yeah, it's all right, honey. That's all right. All right, I'm not seeing Blanca either, so we're going to keep on going. LaDonna, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list in the Divine Sunshine. Get your question ready. You're on the list. All right, so LaDonna's here. LaDonna says, what do you for career and love? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look at that situation when it comes to career for you. I actually see a couple things. I'm seeing ways of making money by building your own career, building a business for yourself. The thing is that when it comes to that building, it's going to take time, but I'm also seeing another job coming your way. So opportunity for job opening up for you. As it comes to love, is there someone currently that you're like in and out of? I wouldn't say in and out of love, but in and out of connection with, because I keep seeing a person coming and going, communication picking up and then dying off, and then it picks up. It's kind of like a hot and cold energy that I'm receiving currently right now with that person. And she said yes. So when it comes to that person, I do feel that you'll get some satisfaction out of them as a deeper connection happening, but nothing happening like that until we get past the 18th of October. That's when also the retrograde of Mercury dies down. That will help build back the communication. So you won't have that blocking you because they already have their own emotional blocks, things that they're scared of. So I wouldn't worry too much on that. I do feel like that's going to come together. And I'm going to be passing this over to Faith and see what Faith's got for you. Faith, what do you got going on over there?
Hey, LaDonna, how are you? So I agree with Journey on a lot of the things that he said, but I'm going to add to some stuff, okay? I feel like the reason that you don't have as firm a grip on this romantic situation is because this person can't make up their mind. It's hard for them to make up their mind, and I feel like this is due to a past situation. So just like Journey said, you need to give them some time. stand firm with what you want, but be kind of gentle about it because you will get where you're wanting to. Okay. And it is going to be better before the end of the year. But as firm as you're wanting it and as substantial as you're wanting it, I don't see it like being concrete, like everything's committed and everything's stable until probably next year. Okay. The career stuff, what I see is you going down a different pathway. I see advancement or learning more education. Like, I don't know if this is more symbolic than anything because of how I'm seeing it, but it's learning more. I hope that makes some sense, though, LaDonna.
She's got a lot of things on the horizon. I did see like building a new career for herself, but I actually saw a corporation or something trying to come in to give her something, but I seen her creating her own thing. But her love life, that the hot and cold energy is kind of tearing her apart right now.
Yeah.
But that will change, but we got to wait
Yeah,
past
it's gonna change. It will change.
we got to get past that retrograde first. Because it ain't nothing. You don't want to fix nothing in the retrograde because it'll just go backwards once it goes direct. It's never a good thing. All right. She says, thank you so much. You are welcome, LaDonna. All right, guys. Remember, your names are getting put on the list as we go down. So let's go with the next person in line, which is Divine Sunshine. Divine Sunshine, go ahead and throw us your question. Pug Mama, get your question ready. You're on the list. Amanda, yeah, we called your name earlier. We'll put you back on the list, sweetheart. Divine Sunshine. Divine, your energy feels super familiar. Like I know you.
Yeah, but you know most of the people in here, Journey. Even I don't know all the people.
I know them.
I don't know all the people you know because I can't see everybody's names. So.
Yeah, but I feel like their energy is outside of the show. Like I know them there, but I know them here. You know what I mean? It's some type of connection psychically. I'm just waiting to see if they're going to respond, which I don't think they're going to respond.
The moment just be watching.
Charlie, yes, you're on the list, so hang in there, buddy. We're going to be getting to you here in just a moment. All right, so since Divine didn't go ahead and post their question, they may be out of potty break or something may have happened, but Pug Mama, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Charlie, you're on the list, so get your question ready, but don't post it yet. See how that one works out? But Pug Mama, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, Pug Mama says, just like to know what you see going on with my daughter now and future. She seems to be handling things pretty calmly. Last time we spoke, she barely mentioned the husband at all. Oh, that's not because she was being calm. That's the calm before the storm. So what's happening there is it's building up. She's collecting it right now. She's got it with her thoughts. She's trying to figure out what's my next step. Where do I go from here? You know, so it's brewing. She's not talking about the husband because at that point she was avoiding him. But yeah, this is the calm before the storm. If anything, make sure that you help her with making sense of things because that seems to not be her strong suit. That seems more along the lines of the outside influence of understanding and getting better balance comes from you to help her. So just be able to help her the best you can. But as for, the way things are and what she's going through, she's holding it in like a canister and it's going to explode. And it may not be all that great. So I basically have to warn you that this is where you guys are at currently. I don't feel like it's It's not a positive spot right now. But I don't feel that she's ready to explode just yet. It's like she just keeps holding it in. So get ready for that. It's coming. All right. Well, I'm going to pass this over to Faith, as I know she's got some things she'd like to tell you too. Faith, what's going on?
Hey, Pug Mama. So, I've never read this situation for you before, so I'm just gonna really just jump right in here. Is she wanting a divorce? Because I feel like there's some debate in her mind about just leaving him or something. Because she's not, she's really upset with him.
She says, yes, she usually calls when she wants advice.
Well, she's gonna call you, but I keep feeling like she's thinking about divorce. Now, she may not do it, but it's in the thought realm of her thinking about it. I just feel like they don't have much communication, and there's something about her feeling like he lied to her.
She nearly left him several times.
I think she's gonna. So, be prepared for that. I would say within the next year.
All right, Pug Mom, you got anything else you'd like to add to that before we go on to the next question? Guys, remember, we're giving away 2 free prizes tonight, so get ready for that. All right, Pug Mama, thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate you. All right, guys, let's keep on going. And she says, think she'll stay in Ohio? No. No. No, not after all that. Okay, so I need, who's next on my list? Charlie. Charlie, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Amanda Hyde, get your question ready. You're on the list. All right, Charlie's here. Charlie says, will my financial situation get better? All right, so Charlie, when it comes down to your financial situation, I do feel that things are going to get better. But here's the thing. I feel like things will ease into the month of October. Like things will start to get, like you said, financial getting a little better. But then we go into October, we get out of October going into November. Things kind of feel the same. So they're a little bit better. They're slowly going to creep up. But I'm seeing different ways of, like a, best way to say it, it's like a side hustle. Are you doing something on the side outside of your career, outside of your job? Because I keep seeing money outside the job, not the job money is within the same balance, but it's outside money that would give you like a side gig. Maybe you fix cars. Maybe you know how to work on computer stuff. Maybe you know how to help someone market, something that's bringing you extra cash. I'm going to say take some of these side jobs because they will better you and help you out to move you further along. But as for your money situation, I do feel financially things will get better. They'll get better slowly, but they are going to creep up. So I don't want you to worry too much as balance comes to your finances and then get even better along the way. But it is telling me to tell you to make sure you're taking these side jobs that are coming your way because you have that ability to take care of them. I'm going to pass this over to Faith and see what she's got for you. Faith?
I agree with Journey about the side job stuff, but I also want to tell you, you need to manage, when you do get money, you need to manage it better. Like, switch it around a little bit, because I feel like sometimes you're like, okay, I've got this money, I've got to pay this and this and this, but you don't pay the other thing. You need to kind of trade off what you're doing. Know that you are capable of this. I feel like your finances will kind of clear up within the next 4 or 5 months, but you've really got to watch how you're like organizing. I keep seeing organizing symbolically, like organizing your finances putting things where they need to go as far as your finances, not just saying, I'll pay that later. You know, try to manage your finances a little bit better and get caught up. You can do it and you will do it. So, and the other thing is, I keep feeling just like Journey did that you're wanting to do some business on your own. I keep getting reference to real estate. So, I hope that helps.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Charlie. Hope that helps, man. Remember, take in the side work because the side work's going to help you financially. I mean, the business money's going to come in for you, but side work is definitely going to give you that helping hand that you need currently. He says, thank you. Yes, exactly. All right, Charlie, I'm so glad you joined us. So your first time here. I haven't seen you here before. So I'm glad you joined us. All right, so let's keep on going here. Our next person in line is Amanda Hyde. Amanda, go ahead and throw us your question. You're next on the list. And then the next person after that. Okay, hang on. This seems a little wonky here. All right, so Suba Shiny. Suba Shiny. I don't think I'm saying that right. Get your question ready. You'll be on our list. Amanda Hyde, go ahead and throw us your question. We're giving away 2 presents. Gotta kill the time while we're waiting on Amanda to go ahead and throw us that question.
Do what,
Oh, I thought you were going do up. I thought you were adding to the song.
okay, I can.
No, you're
We're giving presents away because
exactly.
it's Friday. Yay! You gotta stay tuned.
Sebastian. I want to say Sebastian, but that's to me not how I would spell Sebastian. But please, hang on. Someone said break it down, Journey. Santa Journey coming to town. That's hilarious.
It's a journey coming to town, giving you presents all the way around. It's Friday night and Faith is out of tune.
Because Faith is tired. And so would you.
Yeah.
With their damn new show. Doing good there, Faith. I love it. I love the new show. I love how you're doing on there.
I'm trying.
You and Catherine are hilarious. And then there's that 6-foot blonde ghost, 6'2" blonde ghost that comes in. Yeah, I wonder who that is. I wonder what spirit that is.
No clue. I don't know.
Let's keep on going here.
The boss, so.
All right. PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question. You're next on the list. And then after PS Service is Blanca. Get that question ready. PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question.
For anybody wondering what I'm doing, I'm stretching. Sorry, guys.
Jennifer, we definitely see it on our end. It may not be posting it on your end, but we're seeing it for sure. PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question, honey. I know you were saying that you were having like a slight delay. If you refresh your screen, it'll make it faster. It'll catch you up. All right, PS is here. It says, will I have to move? Well, the thing about having to move and wanting to move are two different things here. And I get that it's more about that you want to move rather than having to move. But I definitely feel like there are some financial struggles right now that are keeping you from, moving in the direction in which you want to go. And I can tell you right now that, things are going to get better financially. She says, my landlord. So, yeah, they're going to sell, but I don't feel like you're going to have to move right away. But I don't feel like this is going to sell as fast as they think it is. They've actually made it the wrong part of the season now to try to sell something to that extent. She goes, I would love to move also, but I don't have finances. And that's what I was just talking about when it comes to your finances, that things will balance themselves out. But stop giving that energy to everyone. Stop giving that money to other people. Stop giving people your ideas. It's not good for you to continue to keep being attacked. It's like you're being attacked on a regular basis by those you trust. And if I were you at this point, I would beware of my trust. I would not be, how do I put this? I would not trust those around me at the current moment because they are not doing anything but looking out for themselves. And because they're out looking for themselves, it's causing a big problem. So just know to protect yourself. And I'm passing this over to Faith. Faith, what you got? What you got, Faith? She said, oh, good.
What I got is that I don't see you moving right now because just like Journey, I think it's going to take them a little bit longer to sell this property. And even if they do, I feel like something can be worked out to where you don't have to move necessarily right away. What I would say is plan, though, just so you have some sort of plan if it falls through. But I'm not seeing you moving right now. Now, I do feel like you will eventually move. I just don't see it right now.
Oh. She goes, when do I have the money coming in? Am I working? I'm working on, hang on. It says I'm working on the timing, the exit of the relationship. Exit now.
Yeah.
Exit now.
And do not re-enter.
Hell no. You get across that bridge, blow it up, burn it down.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
Do a rainstorm thing. Flood comes in, takes the bridge out. Make sure you build a wall. Don't let him come back. He is. I see money grubbing guy. I just darkness forms around this person. All right. PS Service, thank you so much for your question tonight. We are going to take a quick break, guys. After the break, we're going to take, what person is next in line?
Blanca.
Blanca, get your question ready. We'll be taking your question right after the break. We'll be right back after these messages.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, guys, and we are back. Remember, we are giving away 2 prizes tonight. So, guys, hopefully you're staying tuned to the end of the show to find out who it is. We'll be telling you guys in the next 15 minutes because we're getting close to the end of the show. All right, guys, remember, we are here Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern for 2 hours. With myself on Mondays, Journey Ryan. On Tuesdays with Gifts of Faith. Wednesdays, we're here with Jacob. On Thursdays, we're here with Emma Rose. And then, of course, it's the tag team duo, Journey Ryan and Gifts of Faith. So we're very excited that you guys get the opportunity to be here with us on Wednesday nights at 12:30 a.m. You're here with Gifts of Faith for another hour. And on Monday at 12:30, you are here with Emma Rose for an hour. And then Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. for 1 hour, you get the Faith Show. And that's Psychic Insight with Gifts of Faith. So, guys, tune in for that. And remember, guys, every time you guys do a donation, $1 of that donation is going to Salvation Army for the turkeys, for the families in need. So, like I said, we did a charity for the summer show, and we were able to raise quite a bit of money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and it was very amazing to be able to pass that over to them, as it'll be just as amazing to hand this over to the Salvation Army. Next month, we're going to be doing Toys for Tots, so we can get the money up in time for them to get the money to buy them toys for those little tots. All right, so let's keep on going here. We got our next person in line, which is Blanca. Go ahead, Blanca, throw us your question. And remember, after Blanca is going to be Divine Sunshine. Blanca, are you with us? Da-da-da-da, Blanca.
Blanca, what's going on, chicky-doo?
Bella says, I called her. She's no answering too. Laugh out loud. All right, that means that Blanca has passed out. I knew Blanca was tired and talked to her earlier today, so she had a very long day. So we're going to go ahead and take the next person, which is Divine Sunshine. Divine, go ahead and throw us your question. Are you with us, Divine Sunshine? All right, I'm not seeing Divine, guys. If any of you guys have a second question you'd like to ask, please do so now. Let us know, and then we'll put you guys on that list and take care of that. I know it is Friday, and it's the very first week of the month, so a lot of people are taking care of bills and getting things done, so I do understand that 100%. All right, guys. I'm going to announce the 2 winners of tonight. So I'm going to need Teresa Talbot to let me know that she's here. And then Julia Henry. You guys are our winners, Teresa Talbot and Julia Henry. Let us know that you're here. You guys have won some money to go on the website to go along with your free minutes in order to talk with the psychic of your choice while Faith is over there passing out, talking about being tired. Over to Melanie.
Listen, y'all, I'm not going to fall asleep on air, I promise. I'm just not used to doing 2 shows, and Friday is a busy day for me as a
Yeah.
person on top of work day.
Hey, I know the feeling. I'm here,
Uh,
Sunday.
I know.
Welcome to my world, Faith. It's fun.
I do want to encourage and ask everybody, please watch the 6 o'clock show. Catherine and I have a blast on there. It's only an hour long, and, we would love for you to join us.
I have a friend of mine, the name starting with the letter M, would like to know if there is a message out there for him. And he's been a good friend of mine for a really long time. He's never asked me a psychic question for as long as I've known him. So I am going to permit this this mediumship type read. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the initials, Faith, because I'm going to let you jump on it as well. MT are the initials. And let's go ahead and I'm going to start off here, Faith, and I'll jump it over to you here in just a minute. So the energy that circles you is time for completion. It's time to finish the circle you've been in. That's the one thing that I keep seeing. Everything's kind of coming. Basically, everything's coming full circle, and there's no more time to, push things aside. And I feel like big change for you. You want to do something different. There's that energy of feeling stuck and wanting to do something different to change your life. Education is something that's one of them, but I'm also seeing status with relationship and wanting things to almost like you're wanting to find somebody who is going to touch on that emotional base. There's the change of, kind of seeing things eye to eye, someone who's going to connect with you on that emotional level. That's the other thing that I see happening. But the one thing I can mention to you when it comes to that is making sure that you're taking care of the things that need to be taken care of. Finances being one of them, getting those things balanced out, finding the direction in which you want to go. I feel like the energy is it's there, but it's about taking that step. And I feel like there's fear that circles that situation for you, and judgment, feeling that those would judge you about these next steps that you take for yourself. Don't allow judgment to be something that's going to make fear, because those who love you, those who are really there for you, are not going to judge you in that way. And you're going to be able to, do things that you like, things that you're more comfortable with, things that you're, strong about, and things that you want to try out. I mean, I really feel like there's this chance to do something, but the fear of doing it, we have fear in everything that we do. And I'm going to tell you, it's time for you to take that leap of faith. You don't have to announce it to the world. Get comfortable with things yourself before announcing it to anyone. So if this is, a different form of education, or if this is going in a totally different direction than your life is right now, take the risk that you need to take for you, so you can provide and create balance for yourself, so you feel whole. Because there's a part of your heart that I keep feeling that it's missing something. And if you take these next steps, I feel like you're going to find some of that will help heal the hole that's in your heart currently. I'm going to pass this over to Faith and see what she's picking up. Faith?
Okay, I'm getting a few things, and they're all kind of different things. They do touch on similar factors as Journey, but I'm getting a little bit of a different message to tell you, a few extra things. What I'm being shown, and I'm feeling it empathically too, is you are so sad, and you are way too hard on yourself. Who made you Jesus? That's not your job to judge yourself, because you know
Nope.
what? That's God's job. And you know what? You have enough criticism from other people. Why would you criticize yourself when you know they're doing it and you know what they're doing is wrong? Okay. The other thing I'm being shown is that I'm being told you need to write. I don't know if that's journaling or stories or what this is, but I'm being shown that you need to write. You are very, yeah, you are very empathic and spiritual
Yes.
yourself. I feel like you see things and you know things, but you question it. You need to stop because more is going to be revealed to you and you need to be prepared for it because your ability is gonna become very, very strong. Not right away because you're not ready for it. But if you don't start learning how to develop it, it can overwhelm you at times. You're very medically in tune with things too, even though I don't think that you realize that yet for
Yeah.
other people. So you need to be aware of that. And also, this is going to sound strange and you might not know the reference to what I'm about to tell you, but you have a spirit around you that this is a gentleman
Uh
across younger, and I don't want to say this dude
huh.
because he's a smart ass and he's telling me
Yeah.
he's a smart assy. He said he just needs to shut. I don't want to say this. Oh, screw it, because he's going to bug me till I say it.
Do it.
He says you need to shut the F up and just do what you need to do. You're not as weak as what you like to try to act. He says you're only acting weak because you're scared of being strong. It doesn't matter. He says it doesn't matter what everybody thinks. What is every what is what everybody has thought done for you? I'm sorry, that was a tongue twister. What he was trying to have me say. But what has letting what everyone else has thought done for you except oppress you? So why do you? He cusses a lot, man. I don't even cuss. Like
Right.
he says, why do you give a shit? In the grand scheme of things, why does it matter? You want people. You want them to love you, to validate you. He
Absolutely.
says, I get that you want them to love you, but do you understand that the people that you are wanting to love you cannot love you the way that you're wanting them to? When people love us, we have to let them love us on their level. And sometimes, even when they're family, they're not going to love us in the way that we need them to. It doesn't mean that they don't love us in their way, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's not the way we need them to love us as individuals. You got to stop this because you have a lot of things coming up for you. Are you trying to move? Because I see a move for you. I also see education changing for you. I see different, and I also see working on computers or electronics, but I think this is computers. But I'm being shown that you need to write. There's things with art around you, and that spirit, that guy is over here going, hey, I'm still over here. I'm not leaving. Tell him I said I meant it. He needs to chill. He would you stop cussing? He's cussing every other word. And I don't want to say curse words on air much.
Thing
So
that
he
I'm
can,
being shown is that your kindness is being shown to others as a weakness, and
yeah.
if they can't, you will, and that's something to take into consideration. And it's okay to say no. But the other thing is that I see change in love, and I see change in the place of living,
Yeah.
and life building back. It's gonna get better. Um, the, the heart, your heart is very. This is where the empath part comes in. It's like you're taking on everyone else's pain,
Yeah.
everyone else's suffering, and you're not allowing yourself to feel for you. You're
You
feeling
don't value
someone else.
your own stuff.
I really believe that you need to see your worth,
Yeah.
and everybody else sees your worth, and that's why they come for it, because they know that they need you in their lives. But at the same time, this is when you need to think, and this is one of the hardest things to do is, do I need you in my life? Right now, I need to be focused on me. Because if I can focus on me and get me balanced, then I can go back to helping people. You know, MT, you're going to continue to keep helping people, but right now you need to heal home so you can help better. Because as an empath, it's a natural ability
Yeah.
to help people. Your words have a way with people that you don't realize. Sometimes you do, and you get satisfaction from it. And that's actually what you should be getting from your empath energy, is getting the satisfaction. But a lot of times you're taking on too much of their pain, and even sometimes you're taking on their burdens, which become your own burdens. They're not yours to bear. Just like Faith said about the cross. You know, you're not Jesus. You're not supposed to take on these burdens. You can help with it, but they've got to make choices too.
And you
And
need to, and
best.
the only way that you're going to help people to the degree that you can is to heal yourself.
Absolutely.
Because once you heal yourself, you'll be stronger to help others who are weaker. And I'm going to tell you from my own experience, and a lot of you that are watching or listening tonight may not know this or may not remember this, but there was a period of time for a couple of years that I wasn't really working on my psychic connection. That's because I was going through stuff myself, and I couldn't. Because I knew, and Journey knew, that if I did that, I wasn't going to be any good to anybody else, because I was a mess. So if you want to do things, MT, and be there for people and do empathic work and spiritual work and other stuff, you have to heal yourself, or let yourself go through things to heal, so that you will have a testimony to help others. Because we not only pull off of our abilities, but we pull off of our own experiences, that we can be empathic to people and we can relate to them. But we have to be subjective. And if you don't heal yourself, you're not going to be any good to anybody, because how are you going to help them?
You're a very powerful person. Heal home, experience the things that you want to experience, even if they cause fear. But remember, you've got me as your friend. I'm going to be there for you. But the thing is that, you know, take those steps. You know, you can talk to me. We can have that private chat. We can have that communication. And you know me, I don't judge anybody. I let everybody have their own free will. They are allowed it. You're allowed to be free. You're allowed to have those feelings. You're allowed to do things in your life that, you know, others may not agree with. But you know what? You are a powerful person, and I feel that you've lost yourself within everybody else's. I mean, the help you provide, I don't think that you see the worth in it and what you've done as a person. I mean, I can feel it in my heart just reading that energy and knowing that you took the first step to communicate tonight, when I've known you for almost 10 years now, and you've never once asked me for a reading. And I'm going to tell you, this is the first step. And I'm so happy for you. And I'm very proud that you came forward, because there are messages there for you. There are people that are surrounding you. You've got loved ones like crazy surrounding you. And I feel as though that you feel trapped and you can't get away. And, you know, there's always a way to solve the problem. But sometimes we don't listen to ourselves, and it takes the word of someone else to help remind us of, like, you know what? I haven't been doing that for myself. MT, you're an amazing person, and you always have been since the day I knew you. If you weren't a great person, I would not even communicate with you. As people know, I'll cut you out like that. I have no problems. But, you know, you're an amazing, you just have you've got a lot on your shoulders. A lot of it's not your own, but it is because of all those burdens from others, because your heart is so big. That kindness we talked about, that's what's weighing you down. dude, talk to me. We'll do a one-on-one. I've got more information for you. And I think that you are, on the right path and taking this step to finally ask me a question after 10 years, knowing what I've done my whole life here. It takes a lot of strength to do that when you finally take that step. And that goes for all of you that come to us and you take that step and you're like, I have to ask this question. And I'd like to get a little clarity, because what it does is it brings balance to you. It gives you that sense of, okay, I'm not crazy. I know I'm going through a lot, but I need that person that's going to be real with me. I'm not going to tell you stories. I'm not Stephen King. I mean, hell, I'm writing a book, but it's not about this. But the thing is that you guys are taking the steps that are necessary for you. And MT said he's in tears right now because...
Don't cry.
I do feel like he needs to, though, because there's a lot of emotions built up. MT, I'm going to talk to you more after the show, man. I hope that helps, and I'm glad you came tonight. And I know you said you were seeing and you were thinking of me today, and then all of a sudden you seen my show, and then you were like, I'm going to reach out. I'm super happy that you did, because this was a good read. It made me feel good. I know Faith's feeling well about it.
I mean, I delivered the messages that I was supposed to, so I feel good about it, except for the spirit that was coming through wanting to cuss into every other word. I really didn't like that, but I'm kind of a prude with my readings, and I get uncomfortable when spirit tries to tell me to say something that I wouldn't normally say in my own life. I'm like, I don't want to curse, and I don't want to talk about sex, and that's what they always tell me.
Absolutely. MT, I'll be reaching out to you here in just a moment. We're going to answer a few more questions right before the end of the show, guys. I'm so glad everybody was here tonight. As always, we always have a packed full house, so we're very happy about that. Teresa Talbot or Julie Henry, if you are here, please say something before the show's over, or you won't be able to get your prize, and I would hate to see that go to the wayside. All right, so what I'm going to do here is there was a couple little quick questions here.
Quick questions?
Yes.
Quick questions.
Quick questions. Short questions.
Quick questions.
Questions. All right, so I don't know what the hell that was, but we had fun with it.
Okay,
it's fun. All right, so PS had one more thing that says, I have two relatives I thought about asking about investing in my new business product for a startup fund. Do you see either being interested, and should I approach with the idea, Joe or Dan? Also, one more, Chris. The answer to that is
no.
Abso-freaking-lutely not.
No.
They will cut you out. If they invest, they will cut you out, and it will not be good. They will take over. Faith, what do you got?
Straight off, I got no. You don't mix family and business. Don't. And really, they're very manipulative. I know why you want to go to them, because they have money, but no, honey, no. No. There are other investors that you could get to do this. Don't do it with them, because it will cause a rest of your life rift, and you don't want to do that.
All right, we're going to take one more question here. This question is, she said, thank you. You are welcome. All right, the last person here, Puck Mama, says, are there things finally hitting the fan with the owners? Neighbors told me that the female owner changed her phone number and she couldn't reach her. Seems odd to me. Yeah, that's because she's ducking and diving. Yeah. Shit's hitting the fan. She's hiding. Problem is, they're not going to just, I'm just going to call her. You're not answering the phone? They're going to send the police. Plain and simple. Shit is going to hit the fan. Better get that wine. Get it chilled. I hope it's in a place where it's nice and chilled, because you're going to be popping the cork going, this is a good night. Make sure you got snacks too. Faith, you picking up anything on that?
The main thing that I'm seeing is a lot of chaos at that property, or a lot of chaos. And I do think that there's gonna continue to be. I keep seeing typed up paperwork, so I don't know if you guys are trying to get them in trouble with the police, but I see somebody like reporting them for doing some stuff wrong. So just be prepared for that. And I really think between now and February at the latest, there's going to be a lot of changes at that property.
She goes, that was my first thought, laugh out loud so soon. She goes, it's in the fridge waiting, talking about that nice bottle of wine to watch those assholes go down. They're going down. I'm yelling timber. I need to listen to music. I'm telling you, I've been dying to listen to some music recently. So that means
that's what I do most of the day. As soon as I wake up, I get my Ziggy Alexa to play music.
Unfortunately, rebuilding the office and getting other things going.
Ziggy, no! Ziggy!
Shut up, Ziggy! Alright, I gotta mute that so we don't have the rights to play all that music. Alright, guys, this has been a pleasure. This is Journey Ryan and Gifts of Faith signing out for the week. We will be back on Monday, 6 p.m. for Faith's show and 10 p.m. for my show. You'll also be here at 12 a.m. or 12:30 a.m. with Emma Rose on Monday. So it's going to be action-packed, full of shows. There's more psychics coming. Guys, keep staying tuned. Be safe. Love and light to everyone.
Have a happy weekend.
Exactly right. This is Journey Ryan and Gifts of Faith signing off. Have a beautiful evening.